All right, let's do some Q&A. These are all questions submitted by people on my Patreon. If you want to submit questions for a future question, submit questions for a future video. My Patreon link is down there. It's $1 a month. Go check it out. All right, let's jump in. How did you get your cats? For those who don't know, I have two cats, Effie and Sophie. Effie, my wife adopted at the shelter, and we kept the name Effie because I was like, that's a really cute name. That was just the name she had at the shelter, so... people always ask if it's like a reference to something. Nope, it just was a cute name that she had when we adopted her. Or I should say when she adopted her. And then later I became the cat dad. As for Sophie, Sophie was actually found by my parents as a stray. And my brother texted us like, hey, we found a cat. Like, do you want it? We didn't even know we wanted another cat at first, but we met her, we checked to make sure obviously that she wasn't chipped, she was a stray, and she was so cute and tricked us because now she's a psycho, but I still love her. She's my favorite. Her name we got because I just asked my mom, what should we name this cat? And she's like, oh, kind of like Effie? Sophie. She actually said Goofy at one point. We didn't name her Goofy, maybe we should have. Both were strays that came into our lives in different ways. When you're hanging out with friends that you've had on ProZD Plays Games, do you have moments from playthroughs that you enjoy recalling/quoting? The one for sure is Donkey Kong Country. I go, okay, clown shoes, let me show you how it's done. And then I immediately die. We still quote that. That's definitely one of our favorites. In terms of moments from the J era, the YuGiOh escape room is probably one of our favorite moments ever in our friend group. And then for Steve, the scales in Virtue's Last Reward. Both are great playthroughs. There's some other stuff I'm sure we quote here and there, but those are three that come to mind for, man, these are ones that stick out for sure. And by the way, ProZD Plays Games, that's my Let's Play channel. There's a link down there. Go subscribe, it's great. We do great Let's Plays. Go check it out. Since you aren't doing board game reviews anymore, is there a board game you've been playing recently that you'd like to recommend? Ooh, I just finished playing through Undaunted Stalingrad. I played through it all in one weekend, which was kind of crazy. It's a one-on-one military deck building like strategy game. One side plays the other, it's all historically based, and you're like, if you kill a unit, it takes it out of the opponent's deck. You recruit different units. It's very, very good. I've been a big fan of Undaunted since the beginning. I think I reviewed it on the channel for a board game review first, and then I just kept up with it. And I had Stalingrad for a long time, and then a friend of mine came to town, and we played the whole thing. It was like 15 games in one weekend. It was glorious. I loved that game. Highly recommend it. Undaunted Stalingrad. Loved it. Since you mentioned liking Battle City era Yu-Gi-Oh in your Nintendo DS video, do you have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character and or card? My favorite character is Kaiba. He's hilarious. Favorite card? I don't know why. Jinzo. Jinzo! I love Jinzo! I don't know. He's just a funny card to me. Just that episode, I don't know, was it Esparoba? I was like, I love Jinzo. Who is your favorite Fire Emblem character outside of Three Houses? That would be Lucina. Lucina's my wife. I love her. She's the best. Must protect. Love Lucina. On average, how long are your breaks between Let's Play episodes in a single session? Maybe not counting food breaks. The logistics of stuff like this always interests me. Usually there's not a break. Usually we finish recording an episode, we'll just like immediately jump into the next one. We will take, like a lunch break or something, but for the most part, there's no breaks between episodes. We usually try to aim for at least 8 episodes in a session. Sometimes we do more if we're really feeling it or if we need to get a game done. Or if we're almost done with the game where we're like, hey, we might as well just finish it off. It also depends on how long the episodes are. Like if it's a playthrough that's like gonna be a mainstay, we will do like 30 minutes plus. Otherwise, we can, go 20 to 30 minutes. And then usually, well, it depends on me and Steve's schedules. We're both extremely busy, actually. On an average week, we might record twice a week. But oftentimes, because one of us is busy, it's usually only once a week. And then sometimes if it's a crazy month, we only record like one for the month. So that's why we try to record, extra episodes. We love this channel. Go check it out, ProZD Plays Games. We put a lot of effort into it and we love recording for it. So we have a big backlog so that if we get busy, we have a consistent upload schedule. That's why oftentimes when you're watching the Let's Play channel, we'll be referencing something from 6 months ago, because that's usually when we recorded it. So that's the sort of nitty gritty. We don't usually take breaks between episodes unless we eat. Have you ever written fanfic? Oh yeah. I met my wife through Mario fanfiction. Some of my best friends, who I'm still friends with, through Mario fanfiction. Yeah, of course I've written fanfiction. My fanfiction tended to be very gritty, very serious. There was one about like a war that was basically like me also ripping off Final Fantasy VII, and it had like giant monsters in it. And then another one that was very mafia themed, like very like gritty mafia crime drama. So that was my flavor of Mario fanfiction back in the day. It was very serious, gritty works. I was 12 years old, but I loved writing it. It was great. There was a purity to creativity back then that I hope I can retain here and there in my adult life. If your snap could make any sound, what sound would you choose? It can be as long as you want, but it follows your fingers. This is a boring answer. I would just love to be able to snap my fingers. So I can't do it like, it's not it. It's like, I'll put it next to the mic. Kind of, but no, it doesn't have that crisp. I really envy people who can just go like a great crisp snap. Nah, can't even do it. And this hand can't even come close. I'm like kind of, every now and then I'll just kind of try it and see if I can just develop this skill. This one is a little bit better. This one's nothing. I would just settle for one. Can't do it. However, when I was younger, I could not whistle at all. And now I think I'm actually a very good whistler. I just kind of figured it out. So who knows, maybe in like 10 years, God, hurts your fingers. Maybe in like 10 years, I'll be able to snap my fingers. So that's my answer. I just want to be able to do it. I think it's cool, but I can't do it. Are you getting Nintendo Switch 2 day one, and what games are you looking forward to? What's on the Switch 2 docket? So, I probably won't get it day one. I'm not usually a guy who gets a console day one, because I'm usually way behind on games anyway. Also, this thing's gonna be $1,000 or whatever, and who knows if it's even gonna be easy to get. I doubt it. So no, not day one. There are 3 games I'm very interested in. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Donkey Kong the Bonanza game, and then Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World looks amazing. It's jam-packed with so much like fun Easter eggs and lore, and just, it looks great. The tracks look great. I'm so excited for Mario Kart World. Probably won't get it day one, but those are the 3 games to me that I'm very excited about. What was your backup plan if voice acting and YouTubing didn't work out? I get asked this a lot. I didn't have a backup plan. At the time, I was a tutor, so I taught a lot of like ESL, like English as a second language, but I taught a wide variety as well, like from from kindergarten to college age. I was teaching a wide variety of ages, of topics. A lot of kids who, they would come from Korea, and so they would need help with like homework and like, learning how to speak English. So that was what I specialized in, but I also did a lot of like SAT, ACT prep teaching. So that was my job for a long time, I was a private tutor. But that whole time I was just grinding away, just like auditioning for stuff, making stuff. It's hard for me to say. If I had never achieved any sort of success, would there have been a cutoff point? I don't know. Kinda was just like, this is what I want to do. I just gotta grind at it. And I did a lot of grinding for a long time. I didn't have a backup plan. Maybe I'd just be doing that still and just hoping. So it's kind of the typical actor's journey, right? Is take another job and just, I don't know, wait tables or do whatever you need to do to pay the bills and just keep trying. I didn't have a backup plan. I'm glad it worked out. All right, that was this Q&A video. If you want to submit questions for a future video, my Patreon is down there in the description. Patreon.com/ProZD. It's $1 a month. Go check it out if you want to support the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Peace.